So Mel, it's your turn. What role do you think confidence and self-awareness play in giving yourself permission to make a change? Yes, this is just for you, this question.
Here's the role. I think that if the role is influenced externally, meaning your self-awareness and your confidence is fueled externally at all, you need to cut that out so that you can actually be self-aware, right? And you can actually look at yourself for you and not for what anybody else sees in you. Because otherwise you're making a change for everybody else, and that path that you're going down is one that people think you should go down. So I would say the role first is break down. Is your self-confidence, self-awareness coming from you and what you see in the mirror? When you see in the mirror, what does that mirror say back to you? Does it say you're beautiful, you're confident, you got this, you can try something new? Or is it, well, my mom said this, my best friend said this, so-and-so said they tried it, it didn't work. So I would say, first of all, that's where you gotta find out.
So now, you wrote a book called Don't Fucking Say That.
Yes.
Right. We don't have to go into all of it. But the overall message for everybody is what? Because we get a lot of feedback from people that's not always positive and not always asked for. We didn't ask your opinion, but thanks for sharing. What is some advice you can give some of the women here today about how to confront people in a nice way, even when they're coming at you in a less nice way?
Yes, so the book is called Don't Fucking Say That because that's what I would say in my head when somebody would say something that they shouldn't fucking say. Like, oh my God, don't fucking say that. And it would often follow trauma. And in the book, it's major trauma, not any trauma. And people would say stuff that was well-intentioned to try to make me feel better, because people don't wake up every morning and say, you know what, today I'm going to be an asshole to somebody who had trauma happen to them. They wake up and they tend to try to be good people. But then they say stuff to you and you're going through whatever it is you're in your life situation, and it's more like a gut check. It's more like a, did they just say that to me? And you're the one that is going through the trauma, and you walk away with what they just gave you. And they walk away with feeling like, I just said something good to make them feel better. No. So early on, when trauma started in my life, I would walk away with what they gave me. I would carry those feelings, and I would think that, you know what they're saying, they're trying to make me feel better. I appreciate that. Bullshit. It feels like crap, and if they're a true friend, you should be able to tell them that. So after breast cancer was probably when I truly learned my voice. People would say things to me, and I would say, well, actually, getting breast cancer is not a line that you stand in to get a boob job. I'm just saying. Because it looks like patchwork. You would not stand in that line or go to that doctor. And I say this with love because I know you're going to meet somebody else someday that has breast cancer, and you're going to say that, and it's going to make them feel like shit. So you should not say that. And I learned to stand up for myself and not carry their well-intentioned statements with me anymore. In fact, I love them so much that I tell them, I wish you well. And I'm going to tell you that if you say that to another person that may not like you as much as I do, they may never talk to you again. So that is the premise of the book, is that it's okay to say, for example, everything happens for a reason. Some of you may believe that. That's totally fine. I don't believe that. And even if I did, I'm the only one that gets to say that once I realize that maybe that did happen for a reason, right? Like, that's me. That's what I get to say, not what you get to tell me. So I say every single time, really, what's that reason? And I'm quiet. And they have nothing to say, because it's just a pocket statement. It's just something that people say because they don't know what the fuck to say, so they say that. And it doesn't make you feel better, and they're helping you like they're trying to help you. So the book is both sides. I really want to help the friends that want to help the person going through trauma. I think it's important for women to authentically help and support each other, and not be pocket statements or things that you've said before. It be real support. It be, I will really show up for you. It's specific support, such as, I'm busy this week, I'm gone all week, I'm back on Monday, I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna see if you need anything from the grocery store or Starbucks, or if you want ice cream. I'm gonna give you specific help and specific love. And that is the book.
Also educate us on the things not to say, because we really do. I believe that we all have good intentions. We really do, and it's hard for us to understand what someone else is going through. And so you specifically cite a few phrases that we should avoid, so it would be helpful to know what some of those phrases are.
So first of all, what I will say is, in my opinion. The entire book is in my opinion. It's not about you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the book, and I'm writing the book. So, in my opinion, if your sentence starts with, at least, there is nothing that is more degrading to my situation than you saying at least. So if it starts with at least, don't say it. Another one, I just said it, is everything happens for a reason. Because not everybody believes that. You have to say things to people that are relevant. Oh my God, shoulda, coulda, woulda, that's motherhood. Or have you tried? That's motherhood. Of course I've tried that. The baby's been crying for 4 fucking days. You think I haven't tried everything? Right? Like, don't say that. This one, and no offense, in my opinion, it has to be relevant. So God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. You may like that. That may be that's fine if that's your center. For me, that's not my center. Because I'm like, can I talk to God? Because I've been on his agenda for about 5 years now, and I'm good. So you want to be sure that those statements, if that person goes to church every Sunday, that may make that person feel better. That may give them comfort, but it doesn't for me. So the statement should be specific to the person. I think those are the main ones.
Yes, thank you.